Hi, everybody. So, we're wiring up the G3X panel, right? We've got the display. The display is here, and that's the last piece we needed. With these G3X systems, you only need the display, your magnetometer, which is your compass, your Adahars unit, which is everything else, well, except and the OAT probe. And that's it. Those are the only four things you need, and you can technically have yourself a display. I mean, sure, you'd like to add things like radios, transponders, and GPS navigation. But if I really wanted to, I could just haul this plane out into the middle of nowhere where there's no classy airspace. I don't need a radio. I don't need a transponder. I could just have a simple switch. Of course, it would never pass the test. But yeah. So I thought, you know what? Let's see if me and my meager knowledge of all things in the universe, if I can get this thing running, right? I know electricity scares a lot of people. It scares the shit out of me. And so I thought, God, I've got to be able to wire this thing up myself. I mean, I know there are companies that do wiring for you and help you with your panel and et cetera, et cetera. And those are great. And for any other man, that would be fantastic. But that's not me. I got to do this myself. So I'm here to help you. I'm going to show you exactly what I did to get this damn thing running. And you know what the nice part is? It ain't hard. It ain't hard in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to tell you everything I've done so that you too don't have to worry about fumbling around and f***ing it up like I did. No, I mean, I didn't f*** anything up. I'm saying I could have f***ed something up. I was fumbling around and I could have f***ed something up, but I didn't. So this video and the next video are actually 4 videos all combined because I spend a lot of time diagnosing what the hell is going on here, right? And I can just go ahead and preface all of the wiring videos I ever do from now until the end of this plane. One of the things you are going to do is you're going to put a pin in the wrong hole. It just happens. So let's just start off with what exactly we're wiring up. We're using the old panel that I'd made out of a spare piece of, I say it's a panel, it's just a thing with holes in it that holds fuses and switches. And there's a couple of buses in the back. It's all mounted on plywood, picture of it here. We're using that as our electric distribution panel still. There's not a lot of room inside that panel, and I don't want to I don't want to drill any holes in any of the panel pieces because I don't know where anything's going yet. So this is just easiest. Having said that, so I also have a CAN bus, if you remember, for when we were putting in the G5. Or I don't know if I ever put a video up about that. But when I bought the G5, I'd already had those other pieces we were talking about, so I decided to see if all of them would talk together. Well, surprised they don't. But I still got that CAN bus, so we're going to use that. So we have the electricities in place, the CAN bus is in place. The only things we have to do is we have to make new power leads for all the lines because they're farther away from the power distribution center, so I have to make new leads. Actually, all we really need to make is 2 leads because the other ones that were longer, they just got sized down. So I just need 1 new long lead. And I need to recrimp some of the connections because I was using a old crimper. Victor has since given me a nice Daniels DMC crimper. It's a gold standard of crimping. I'm actually looking for one on eBay right now. So I've got to do all those things. And that's what we're doing now and in the next video. So basically that's all we really need, right? It's just the power and the CAN bus. Literally, that's it. You have those things in place, you can turn this on, and it gets badass. In the next video, we'll finish up all the wiring, and I'll explain everything of how we're doing the wiring and stuff. And then in the video after that, just to give you a little teaser, it's alive. So thank you for joining us. See you soon.